Mindset determines success. I appreciate you watching me as we make history on Rasta's Realities. Let's go. One would think that everyone would know the fact of the title of Mindset Determines Success. Unfortunately, this is not true. And if one is aware, drive then comes into play. How motivated are you? What's your definition of success? Success is subjective. The important aspects here is to have a certain degree of subjectiveness to become more objective. Because in being more objective, goals and aspirations are more easily obtained and far more profitable. Low vibrating beings only invest in subjective areas. I caught Truth Teller 410 and the Inquisitors live stream recently, and they made a plethora of points. Shared some of their insights as well as some dislikes. Now, me being based in reality, I do not agree on all that they may speak to, meaning some topics are not my cup of tea, as some of my topics are the same for them as well. Either way, it is always a learning experience with the three-headed hydra of I will fuck you up, both physically and intellectually, from those brothers. Thing is, the important areas of thought and logic, we all line up like government cheese lines. So to those brothers, those three brothers, Rasta says salute and don't stop the music. Some points regarding many poop butts in a certain sector of YouTube were valid. Very much so. I am from the style of seeing most fuck shit and plain old ignoring it. Time is to use wisely. It became apparent that those whom the Inquisitor spoke of do not understand the dynamics of success. In my opinion, and other facts as well. More critically, here on this channel, I have and will always be of the mindset to always be uncomfortable in comfort. It keeps the blood of success and achievements, works performed, fresh and flowing, thus remaining introspective. I remember distinctly having a woe is me mindset sometime in the 80s, and it only served to hinder progress that needed to be made from works. The common denominator in it was that instead of my parents speaking towards power within me, she in turn spoke negatively as to keep me sucking on the tit and being far more needy than, well, only served her and only her. She had no aspirations for me being better than she, and that prompted me to take skills acquired and use them in the real world. This, of course, caused a rift between us. That was not the issue. The issue was that she became increasingly bitter at the fact that a self-starter was within me, along with all of her lessons, both good and bad, and how I put them in actionable movements that started my journey into manhood. I appreciate everything that Mom did and said, as it thickens my skin and resolve. When I was told that I could not, I set out to change my mind. Had I allowed her words to encompass my mindset and my spirit, I would not have been shit. But what the Inquisitor speaks of When they speaks of those in certain spaces, and it was because of my mindset that set me straight, that kept me on the correct path. Essentially, their dislike for certain types brought back those specific memories of when I might have shared some of the poop buttness of those in certain sectors of YouTube. But it was up to me and my mindset. I wanted better. So I did better. Didn't know better, but I did better. Make it make sense, but it worked. So when I hear loads and loads of wasted energy on excuses of why failure continues to haunt others, gaslighting, hatred of others who grab the bull by the horn and put that mofo down, and various other negative connotations, I see and hear losers. Shout out to the three-headed Hydra, that is the Inquisitors, and also O'Shea Duke Jackson for the foresight to present such a melting pot of funny, fuckery, informative, serious, and flat out pointing out fuck shit. Sly, Truth, and Nick, no matter your feelings about them, provides flavors to enable you to be greater. Salute, fellas. And I salute you, the watcher and the listener, for supporting me here on Rostas Realities.